Hello you guys, this is Sacred Stone Healing. I got some huge messages here. I'm really looking forward to see the energies. I'm gonna use a few card decks. I am first gonna spray here with the lavender, and I'm gonna close this up. I don't think I need any more here. I'm just gonna... Ooh. Do I need any more card decks down here? I hope you guys are doing good. I can't wait to see the energies, so let's do this. This is a 10/10 live. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in the world. Wow, the Queen of Swords really want to come out. She's here. So I'm just gonna go into this and then you can see better here with the reading. And you got here, yeah. I first got adjustment and the Queen of Swords. That's the energy. Adjusting within the energies. Okay, we have been feeling a lot of heavy stuff this week. It's been real roller coaster. There's been a lot of wave. So I'm going to use the Thoth Tarot first to clarify with the White Weight, and I'm going to do some Mary Magdalene energy and see. I'm going to read it primarily for the feminine energy. So I'm going to use this prayer, and then I'm going to call in the angels, guides, ancestors, anybody who wants to give us any messages that's of the highest possible outcome that can help and guide this reading. So let's do this. And I'm posting it as soon. Normally it takes a few hours to get up if it's long. So I am doing it. So I hope you guys are doing good. This reading is for primarily the feminine, but there could also be masculine energy within it because we are integrating both, right? So I'm just going to shuffle a little more. It's a stuck energy right now, and we know this. So it's a lot about patience that's coming up, but also balancing, a lot of balancing, a lot of patience. So right now you get the wagon. Yeah, karmic cycles are ending, but also there's release, and then the Five of Swords, because it's fear, it feels really heavy, this energy. It's a dense energy, so there's a lot of karmic stuff right now. So just mind that. So you got the wagon, you got the Five of Swords. That's what the collective energy is right now. And you also are experiencing a circle. You could be going back to stuff you thought you have healed, but maybe it's a new kind of layer that's coming up. It's an air element coming in. It's like the Knight of Swords, but it's like an energy that's fast moving. Also connecting with horses. There's something around that. If you look into that, consider careful where you where you step right now. Consider careful where you are moving in towards anything. This is an energy that can swiftly be turned around. The Tree of Life. Move with that. That's a lot of life skills right now. The sun's rays are changing everything every day, so you could experience tomorrow is a new day. Everything is changing very fast right now. There's a lot of also joy coming in, and you got the Six of Cups underneath the Knight of Swords, but there's a lot of fast going energy in and out right now. There's also a lot of addiction energies going around, clarifying that. And that is the collective energy, okay. And then, yeah, strength. So discipline and strength, calling for that. Okay. So that's the energy right now. The energy of the feminine right now for the Divine Feminine. The Mary Magdalene, I got War and Peace, but it's also the Matrix. A lot of Divine Feminine are being called into the Matrix just to take care of stuff, but also being very low practical to move forward. It could be just creating stuff and being very forced into structures and stuff where you have to work with different kind of like I'm seeing you're doing a new kind of project maybe that's for the rest of the month. And also unconditional love towards yourself. You're also being asked to show that unconditional love right now. And this is a huge card that's coming up all over. I'm going to try to read it. But it is a lot around unconditional love. And it's because the shadows are coming up and old stuff is coming out to be released. It's over here. But it is it's a lot about love and forgiveness, and it's a lot about unconditional releasement towards anything that has been coming up. And also on the bottom it's the Divine Healer, you healing yourself. You got the Magdalene card here. That's very much important. There's a lot of healing and a lot of knowledge about what you still need to heal, and you know it. It's coming out. It's being shown. It's also the mirror effect. I got that yesterday also. You could also be experiencing that it's difficult right now to do forgiveness work, but because the shadows is coming up. Even though you need to say, I forgive myself and I forgive anybody who ever hurt me, and I now let them go. It's not that you're supposed to be with them, it's just that you release the energy within your body. A lot of energy work right now is being recommended. Also, that's also from the Magdalene card. A very important message. A lot of chakra clearing. War and Peace coming up again. The War and Peace is also going on within you as without in the outer world. It's a mirror effect. So it's also about your having the shadow and the light and feeding the white wolf or the dark wolf. That's this tale about the white wolf and the dark wolf. So what are you feeding? What are you giving attention? Where you're directing your energy? Are you directing it to the shadows or the light? And it's not about being perfect, it's just being conscious about it. And then do what you want to do and see if it has the effect you want to do. Sometimes you just need to be in that state of the dark night of the soul to get out of it. And even though it's difficult, the War and Peace, it's going on within us as without us. So don't point fingers. Every time we point fingers, there's 3 fingers at us, okay? So own up to your own shadows, your own shit, because the more you heal, the more you can help the world. The more you heal, the more we live the collective consciousness, and the faster we can go and have and manifest. Also because you raise your frequency, the denser your body gets, and the energy within both you and your former and past lives. The more difficult it is to go out and conquer the world. So it's about owning up to your shadows. It's not going to be worked out in one day, but it's a process. But just acknowledging that what is present within your life and what you can work with. And just also another thing, the humbleness, tame your own inner fire and also connect with the life. It's also being humble towards anything that's coming up right now and saying thank you for, even though it's difficult, saying thank you for whatever's coming up. So if you have stuff coming up, you're like, oh my God, this again, do I have to look at this again? And you kind of just say, okay, thank you for that. Because then you have an opportunity to heal it. And the less shit we have in our body when we reach higher, the easier it's going to be to do your mission work and to be who you really are. You're also connecting with who you really are right now. You're getting snippets of visions of who you can be and what you want, what you're being able to create. But the next 10 years, 13 years cycle is going to move us into a totally new being. You're not going to recognize yourself. Revelation right now, there's huge revelation going on. You could also be feeling that within you, that you're seeing stuff about yourself. So we're focusing on ourselves also. We're doing our healing. We could see stuff, oh, I don't like that, okay? Can I hide it? No, you can't. You have to look at it. And it's like, you also have to laugh at yourself and being able to laugh at yourself and say, okay, this is okay. It's coming up again. So I have to look at it. And something maybe you want to just say, no, this is not now, but it is now. It's time. It's really the time right now because we have all these planets and the alignments is just to heal whatever's coming up because you're going to be so happy you did it. And then when you start working on your project and your stuff and your things, you're going to be much more propelled forward into that. Okay, so Divine Feminine, the Magdalene healers are here. There's a lot of healers that are coming out, and you're also going to be noticing that your energies are rising. Your energies within your body. If you are shutting down electricity at the house right now, it's because you're coming, your energy is rising, okay? If there's stuff that is, you're noticing, that's why, okay, you have and when I say energies, illumination, you're being illuminated right now. Your light body is being activated. There's a lot of huge codes that's coming out, but you need to really go out into nature right now so you can help your body hold the energy. The light activation is on right now. So if your body is not strong enough, it will just get stuck. So for it to flow, help it. Do whatever you can, do breath work, connect with nature, purify your food, drink lots of water. You're being illuminated and everything, look at the third eye here. Everything is being illuminated right now. Connect with her third eye, the violet flame, the pink light. You're beginning to see what's true and what's not true. And you're also beginning to see what you resonate with and you don't resonate with. And sometimes you're just like wondering, is it me or is it something else? And when you get triggered or irritated, it could also be something within you. Or if you feel jealousy or if you feel irritated, angry or hate or anything, just look at what is it for me? And then go out into the sun and just get the sun to burn it out within you, ask it to be released because it will be, you can do that. You can actually use the sun's code right now to tame your own inner shadows because it's also connecting with your star family and whoever guides you are connected with. There's a lot of energy from that. Higher knowledge, gratitude. Right now it's important to stay in gratitude no matter what's coming up and say, okay, oh my God, do I have to do this? Yes, I do. I have to say thank you for whatever shit is coming up through me and whatever is coming up to be purged and released. And whoever is coming towards me at whatever I'm surrounded with and whatever is going on, be in gratitude and say, okay, this is a teacher. So we're not about... maybe I'm sounding a little buzzy, but it's about discipline right now and being very disciplined and being very sharp. Where do you focus your energy and how can you take your lessons and let go what you do not want anymore and move ahead with the energy that serves you because you're worth it, okay? You are so worth it. And don't forget that. And you're also beginning to see your worthiness and integrating your worthiness. That's also some of the codes that are coming in. You're remembering, and you're also having being angry because you have maybe been through a lot of stuff in the past, and then you feel like, why do I deserve all that? Love, yeah, unconditional love right now. Shower yourself with love, and this is around high self-love frequency. It's not about buying anything. It's a feeling. It's about small actions every day that shows yourself that you're worthy and lovable. It's about simplifying your day and simplifying your action steps. It's about giving yourself small action steps towards your body, so your body knows that it's loved. Your mind, your spirit, your mind, body, soul, spirit, okay? So emotionally, physically, and spiritually, the medicine wheel, you are in your frequency, you recognize your own self-love within your own mirror, so you're not mirroring out self-hate, because that's only going to attract more. So it's a reset button for that. Family, that's also ancestral healing right now. Just be mindful around that. Family can come up in your dreams. You could be dreaming about old stuff you have been going through. You're purging and releasing it. It's coming up for you to release it. Also, if you're connecting with light language for clearing anger, anxiety, abuse, trauma, anything you have been going through this lifetime or former lifetime, it's about to be cleared, just not this day, but it's in the process. There's no time, there's no timeline. It's all about you. So the timeline is, it's up to you. It's up to you, actually, if you get what I mean. You can clear it instantly, we can clear it, actually, we can clear everything instantly like that if we didn't hold any identities within the body, but we do. That's why it takes so long time. Confusion right now is normal, to be confused and be like, where am I going? Where am I supposed to be? Because we're not allowed right now, because we are shifting timelines so fast right now. We're not allowed to see too far ahead right now. And it's because we have to stay in the present and clear within the energies that are presenting itself right now. That's just the message I'm getting, because we are recognizing a heart expansion. There's a huge heart expansion coming in, and it's not allowing us to go out of that energy. And for those of you who resonate with that, you are being so much leveled up, and you are being raised up, leveled, and that's why you are in that present, and you're like, and you're getting irritated, and you're being triggered, and you want to fast, you want to look into the future, you want to see and you want to feel what's coming up, but you can't right now, because you're getting new insights, and you're getting new, you're recoding. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Also the colors, you could begin to see different colors, color streams. If you're looking out into the world, just looking out, you can see different kind of magnetic streams or colors coming in. I saw blue magnetic light a lot. That's also Christ consciousness coming in. We have been feeling that. That's why our bodies are reacting so intense. We have huge waves, intensive electric waves that were coming in Thursday and Friday. Okay, and we need to accept right now, we are where we are. That's the first step, to say and mantra, I am where I am, and it's only upstream from here, okay? You co-create, you consciously co-create, because the real you is coming out right now. That's the whole energy right now that's coming out. That's so intense. And maybe it's something that you actually didn't want to do. You're not allowed to decide if you are on a energetic stream, or just you are kind of in the heart consciousness, and you allow and you surrender. Your body will lead you. And it triggers, when I say that, it could trigger a lot of fear, because The mind want to go to 3D and the old paradigm, the old structure and all of that. You need to let that go. Okay? It's a dance. You can't do it in one day. It's a dance, but that's where we're going. Okay? That's where we're going. So the real you are coming out in a new layer you haven't seen before. And it could be feeling very vulnerable. Could also be feeling very scary. That's also normal. But your superpowers are also coming out. And you're also being called to be, because we're human beings and not human doings. So in that beingness, and also the water element is very much also coming out. And look at the spirals on her body. That's ancient healing spirals. The body, the DNA is changing right now as we speak in your body. That's also something you could experience. And also especially look at the sun, the pink light around the sun, the red sun. Okay, that's also changing. The sun is changing. Everything is changing right now as we speak. So acceptance and just being and letting yourself be transformed. You can't see everything that's going on. You don't get to understand everything right now. Work with water. Raise your frequency with water. Whenever you drink water, raise the frequency within the water to match what you want to create. Okay? That's also a tool, energy tool. Okay. And this is huge. This has been going on all week, the purgery. The purgery of really going dense within the old traumas, everything you have been experiencing. It is in your cells, and our body remembers everything. The fire dragon. And our body, it's coming out. This guy will definitely transmute and transform anything for you. But the bodies, this is a very important message. The body remembers everything. So when stuff is coming up, and even though everything is not perfect in your life, don't be hard on yourself. That's why you need to love yourself even more, okay? And saying, look how far you have come. Look how much you have mastered. Look how much you have been going through and mastered, and you're still here, okay? If you could handle all that, you can also handle whatever comes up for you. And don't get attached to how it looks, because you are not allowed to decide right now. The moment you detach, there's a law of attraction. When you detach from something, you create an infinite field of possibility. So when you attach to something, you limit yourself, you know? And when you detach, you kind of just keep all the opportunities open, and you're not attached to any outcome. That's the state we need to be in. That's what we are being pushed back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's why we are practicing. We are in training still. So you are in training for being the master manifester, being co-creator of your own life, co-creating everything you want to co-create within the heart consciousness field, because the heart is the biggest magnetic field in our body, and we do not even understand how powerful it is yet. That's why everybody is talking about releasing densities within the body, because the more densities, the more the mind control, you know. Fire dragon. Shifting the topic. I'm not going into that. I can't talk about that here. Okay, if you are having problems right now, that's a huge message. This is a fire dragon transmission. You can visualize this orange light. You can go into meditation and you can visualize the fire dragon cleansing your magnetic field within your body right now, all your aura layers, and we have 7 layers around the body. So you can visualize this fire dragon going in and cleansing all the layers and everything you have within your body. You can breathe it out. You can breathe in the fire and exhale the fire. So you release any densities that you are ready to release. So that's why I'm speaking about don't be hard on yourself, because maybe you're not ready. You have to be ready, and you have to accept that you have to let something go. Maybe it's something that you were attached to. You can attach to pain, you know. So you have to be ready. When you're ready and you decide, you can do this. Okay? So you are safe and protected, and be determined about what you want to manifest. If it's release of anything in your body or anything in your life, and it's going to clear your soul pathway. The fires below earth right now, there's a lot of stuff going on below the earth also. You can cleanse the grids underneath wherever you're living, or you can ask for your area and your town to be cleansed also with the fire dragons. Okay, anything else want to come in right now? Okay. Interesting. Blue dragon from the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians came in yesterday too. Okay. Prepares you right now. You are in preparation right now. You are in preparation right now. There's a heart activation. I was talking about that. It's also, this dragon is also preparing you for the heart expansion, heart activation. It could also be the Arcturians coming in. Give and receive heart healing. A lot of you are going to be healers and healing. When you're walking around, just accept that you are heart healing right now. People, if you are resonating with this, you can do it, okay? So you give and receive heart healing right now. You don't have to do anything. It's just energy transfer just by walking around. You're doing it already. But this blue dragon is coming in, helping you to hold that energy activation of your heart. You're preparing for this right now. It could be happening to you. Accept that heart activation right now. That's a heart consciousness expansion that's going on right now as we speak. I felt it a lot this week, and it's definitely a huge upgrade. I don't know how it's going to be looking, feeling, or anything right now, but I can feel that something is definitely going on, and it's good. It's something good, but it makes us, you have to be more disciplined. The rose pink dragon, wow, this is more heart. There's a huge heart expansion going on, but it's also prepares your heart to connect with higher facets of the cosmic heart. It's like beyond, because I got it in the reading yesterday, we're being moved beyond right now. So don't judge, just surrender and accept. Open your heart to love consciousness and connect with that love. It's also the meditation I did today, the 10-10, the pyramid, the unity consciousness, the feminine, the masculine, the trinity, the consciousness of the triangle, mastering your feminine, your masculine, and the trinity. So you're mastering the triangle. You can also use the triangle for protection right now. You can also have pyramids around your house or draw it on your walls as protection, or every time you feel anxiety, stress, fear, or uncomfortable in your body, you can just visualize a pyramid. If you're in bed at night, visualize a pyramid, connect with the pyramid energy, and you will be guided. Okay, one more from the dragons. The dragon energy, there's a huge death and rebirth right now. There's an underlying cosmic activity going on you can't even fathom or understand right now. And you're being asked just to relax and release. That was the message. Archangel Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel, I was connecting with that a lot also. Got the name Gabriel a lot. Purification. That's also happening right now for you. Purification, self-discipline, consistency in your spiritual practice will speed up ascension and bring you joy. You can carry this diamond right now. I don't know what it's about. It came out twice. It's a diamond, it's a light, it's a healing, it's a tool. It's something, I can remember it. It's something we used to use in our formal lives. It's a diamond, it's an energy tool. You can transform, purify with that within your body. And as I was speaking, I'm feeling a pain in my stomach, in the solar plexus, the power chakra. It's a tool, okay, I'm getting it. It's a tool you can use to take your power back. It's like a soul retrieval tool right now you can use to take your power back. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm just gonna put salt water. Release and lavender and salt water. Okay. I'm just gonna breathe and have a 1 moment silence. This was huge. Okay. You are right now accepting soul knowledge. Your soul is being educated and you are beginning to understand who you really are. Your soul fragments are being taken back and you can actually feel a lot of small stuff coming back as the upcoming days are being speeding up. And you are acknowledging who you are becoming, and in that you are opening up to a higher consciousness, but you have to stay in the grounding. I'm just seeing grass and connecting with the ground and staying grounded. Like you still, even though you're enlightened, you still need to wash your floors and you still need to do the laundry and the simple stuff. The more simple stuff you can do, and the more simple stuff is, and the more simple your day is, the more you will be able to go up. Okay, that's a balance. You can go out and do a workshop for 20 people, educate and heal, and then you can go home and wash your floors. That's the work of the real medicine woman and medicine man. You know, that's also the work of the healer, the guide, the teacher, because you need to be very educated in the energy work on how you are. You are only a vessel, and you are not. It's not about you. It's not about your ego. It's not about anything around that. It's a key you will get, and it's only going to be accepted, and you're only going to have this key to further your enlightenment, your development, if you are simplifying. If you're simplifying. And if you are in gratitude and humbleness around this whole process. The golden dragons, I need to chime off here. The golden dragons are coming in. Yeah, the golden dragons are, because they are holding the golden light, and it's totally going to purify everything. That's also happening. The gods and the goddesses, I want to get a few cards for our chakras. You are definitely connecting with the golden light for a lot of you who are listening to this. The golden light, it is healing everything. In Japan, there's this special trait. You have a bowl that breaks. You have a beautiful bowl. You don't throw it out. You thread the bowl with gold. It's called a specific, I'm going to post it down there, but it's called something specific. It's like wabi-sabi. That's also an expression in Japanese. It's like seeing the beautiful in the imperfection. That's also a master skill we need to see. The more wounds, the more stuff that has been played out in your life, the wiser you are. It's a trademark that's going to be so much acknowledged within the healing work in the upcoming years, because you can read your way to a healer's degree. You have to experience your own shadows and go through that to come out on the other side, to help and heal and be the compassionate healer, because that's a trademark you can learn. You have to feel it, and it's something that is like your heart is being turned upside down and rearranged, and then it's being put back together, and from there, that's the gifts that are flowing out right now from a lot of healers, the true healers. Yeah, the goddess of the shadows, I love it, because that's what you are. You have been down through the shadows and down through everything, and you came up, and you're not done. You're not cooked or baked, but you're not done, but you are like the phoenix. It is happening now. It's right now. It's happening now. It's still a process that we will go through. Your chakras are starting to be illuminated. This is, and you're being surrounded by the Kundalini, like the snake medicine. You know, the Kundalini is the snake medicine. So you can move your spine, and you can, if you have anything within your body, you can also move energy with your spine. That's a knowledge. And you can see there's fire here. Everything is being burned away and released and ignited. You can see the sun is just above her head. The sun is illuminating everything and also bringing down the light codes that you can expect to receive within the next upcoming years. And she is surrounded by nature and water. What you perceive to be your dark side is actually the treasure. It's hold a hidden treasure. So everything you're shaming and guilting and being embarrassed about yourself, that's your biggest gift. Remember that. That's your biggest lesson. That's what you're going to teach about. That's what you're going to be so proud about, because you overcome it. You overcame it. You went through it. That's like the buffalo in Native American sayings. When there's a storm, the buffalo don't go around and hide under a bush and say, "Who's gonna mother me?" No, it just say, "Okay, bring it on. I'm gonna go right through the storm, like Sun Tzu, like this. I'm gonna go through it." Okay, and you did it. Okay, those of you who are listening, you did it. And then you got the goddess of psychic protection. You're becoming her. Don't be afraid, because even though sometimes we can feel when something comes up, and there's been a lot of stuff also for me coming up, and I'm like, and you get to that point where you're just like, okay, is that all you got? Okay, what you believe you create, no one can harm you. You are that. You are that. You are the goddess of protection. So you're becoming that violet flame, and you're also becoming that transmuter. There's also a huge message coming out right now. It's about joyfulness. It's about music, dance, bringing out all the good in all the good in life. Everything you have maybe not been so much focused on because you have been in a lot of deep work. It's beginning to be very important also to, for some of you, something wonderful is about to happen. And for some of you, something magical is actually about to happen. But it's also co-creating the frequencies so it can unfold, and being in that state. And connecting with something you loved when you were a child. What did you love to do? Try to remember what is something that you really love to do, and then take 1 hour to do it this next week. That is the message. Also walking around barefoot if you can. Continue to be strong. Continue to being very detached. Walk away from anything that makes you feel like no, like the hand, like no, I don't want to engage in that. And then the angel of pleasure. It's also very important. Every time you do something, take pleasure in it, even though it's just washing the floors or doing the cleaning or being with the kids, or if you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend or whatever you're doing, or you're making dinner or you're doing something you actually do want to do. Take pleasure in it, because you're here right now, you are alive, your soul incarnated. It took the whole universe all this time to co-create this moment. Just stop for 1 second and actually recognize what powers it took for you to be here right now, for everything to transpire. So if you try to fight against that, good luck. It's about flowing. Find your flow, like the wave, the ocean mastery, the wave mastery. You can't fight the waves, you know. Creation for a lot of you. Card. Why did I say card? Card decks. Maybe some of you are going to create more card decks. Maybe there's readers here. That was a message for one of you. Metatron coming in. Yeah, joy again. The bee, the humble bee, like the bee, the humming sound, the bee. Also, if some of you are having anything going on within your body, the humming sound, the bee sound is very healing. But also joy and happiness. We're being asked to be in that state. That's very much important. And you're also being really disciplined up to answer your call. Level up, step up, be the leader. You are accepted into a new energy, number 8, abundance. You are starting to walk up the stairs right now. Okay? So that's a huge energy. I'm going to do the final card. This is so perfect. The final card, as above, so below. This is going to be the title of this reading. Because right now the sum up of the whole reading is everything is a mirror effect. And in that knowingness, you are so wise. Everything you see outside of you is also within you. And look at that beautiful, it looks like sakura in Japan. And you see the tree in the lake and above the earth and below the earth. That's also how deep your ripples go, okay? Every time you do something, it has major impact on everything. And we're beginning to understand that, okay? So if we want to do a final card for just... I want to do a final card for... all the goddesses out there. Wow, your truth are coming out. You're connecting to your higher self. This is also a message. Connect to your higher self. Take time, go into meditation, light a candle. Ask for any insights, anything that comes in. You will be guided. Your inner heart wisdom will come out. This is an invitation if you are accepting to connect to your higher self. So you really need to sit and take time and do that right now. And then you will become the master teacher. Look at that. Discipline right now. It's the master teachers. There's sacred geometry and ancient scrolls and books. You don't need to do anything 33. It's the Christ consciousness. You're downloading it. Okay, you have everything within you. Have everything you need right now. So trust who you are. One exercise that's very good right now is just journaling. Journal down your downloads, your thoughts, your ideas. And if you're too tired or overwhelmed to do anything right now, you can save it. And when you have the time, you get back to it. Appreciate everything that's coming out right now, or any helpers. You have helpers behind the scenes. So... I love you guys. I hope you liked everything. I'm going to chime off now and get some coffee and ground my energies. I'm grounding them. I'm like also dancing a little flamenco here, but it's like there's a flow within there's a wisdom to the madness. Like there's an energy within the energy that's going to guide you, because there is everything is in divine order. And when you get into that state, you can see it. But our mastery right now is to detach and be in that stream of our own healing, our own energetic stream, and detach as much as we can, and be very much aware what's your energy right now, so you can bring forth that is everything that's within you, of all the beautiful qualities that are within you and the love that's in you, so you can shower the world with that wherever you go. And it doesn't matter what you work with right now, what you're doing, because you are it. That's the wisdom, yeah? So thank you so much for listening, and I am going to chime off now. So have a beautiful day. Bye, and take care, everybody. Bye.